Hi guys, Jake here, and this week I have a question from Sarah in Portland, Oregon, who asks, when you're starting out and you have no clients or you have no money coming in for projects, how do you find the drive and the passion to keep moving forward? Well, it's a great question because I think we've all been there. And what I do is a couple of things. One is come out to places like this. This is the beautiful Northern California coast, and I get outside. I go back to places that reinvigorate my passion for filmmaking, and especially wildlife filmmaking. And what that helps me do is just gain focus and clarity on why I got into it in the first place. And it's because of this stunning countryside, beautiful wildlife. It's finding that passion again. And so rather than sitting indoors and worrying about how you're going to bring money in, get outside and first of all just reinvigorate the passion that you had when you started. That's the first thing. Second of all, it can be hard when trying to pursue a career in wildlife filmmaking because it can be very hard just to find the work in the first place. And so what I recommend is try and get other filming work, whether it's making commercials or films, indie films, using your camera in whatever way you can. If you're using your camera and you're learning the technology that you have, then that's great. You're gaining experience using your gear. And that can only help you when you're out on your own doing wildlife filmmaking. But try and put yourself in different situations so you're gaining experience. One of the ways you can do that is you can actually offer your services for free to do commercials. This is actually one of the things I did right at the beginning, is I offered my services to make commercials for companies. And what it did for me was the first commercial I ever made actually went onto TV, and it was a successful commercial, and the client came back to me and they contracted with me on a monthly basis to make their commercials, and that brought money in that I could then use to go out and do the things I wanted to do. It also gave me experience using my gear in different situations. So inside of buildings, filming people, filming different type of scenarios, and that just helped me build experience up. And that's so valuable because gaining that experience can only help you in any scenario you're in when you're out filming wildlife. Yes, it's a different technique or it's a different style of filming, but once you've used your gear in those scenarios, you really get to grips with how it works and what you can do with it. And so gaining that kind of experience, whether it's filming indoors with people, doing interviews, filming inanimate objects, or coming out and filming outside, it's all experience which will help you with your filmmaking in the future. And then second of all, if you offer your services for free and you actually then gain a client that's going to come back to you and offer you work, then that can only help, obviously, by having a source of income to help you then go and do your projects. But it also helps you build up a portfolio of work which you can then go to other clients and gain other clients. And so you're not going to have to offer your services for free every time, just to a few select people to help you get started. But you know, those are kind of two of the things that I did in the past, and I still come out when times are tough and I need to reinvigorate my passion. I come out to places like this and I just spend some time in nature, and it's incredible what happens. You can just literally free your mind, just absorb what's around you, and it really just helps build that passion back up. And then I find that when I head back to the studio, I grab my gear, I'm so much more motivated to move forward, to bring projects in, and to get started again. So I hope that's helped. In the meantime, grab your gear, get outside, and make it happen.